of Branch Warren.
All right, well, one of the most exciting moments in bodybuilding is the Posedown here at the Arnold Classic, and you can be sure that Kai Green is going to be going after Victor Martinez. Let's remember, this is Victor's house for all intents and purposes. He is the only man on this stage who knows exactly what it feels like to win an Arnold Classic. His career was set down a completely different path 2 years ago when he won this contest. The improbable return 17 and a half months later, a long fight back. He's gone through so much, Victor Martinez. We didn't know what to expect from him coming into this contest, and he has answered the call. But the big story, Bob, the impossible journey of Kai Green over the past 2 weeks, when you think about what he's gone through. Working with Charles Glass, he decides to opt out of his program with Charles Glass. At the 11th hour, there was rumblings that he might not be competing in this contest. Here we are. He is in the top 6 Posedown, looking better than perhaps he's ever looked. And there's talk that Kai Green might be announced the champion. Of course, we're going to have to see how it all plays out. But, Bob, this is a really compelling storyline, what's unfolding here in Columbus.
Yeah, we got a great battle on our hands right here, Dan. And you're seeing none of these guys, again, came back softer, watery, nothing. I mean, there's too much at stake here. Because see, Victor Martinez, absolutely tremendous in his return. Kai Green has not given up any ground. If anything, he's gotten sharper as he's been going, as has Branch Warren. And that's the guy you got to watch, Dan, because Branch will sneak up on you. As everybody's talking Kai and Victor, that type of thing. Branch Warren is one of those guys that kind of slips underneath the radar, but he is by far the hardest guy out there. The most conditioned, of course, Silvio Samuel.
And you can be sure, right now, Silvio wants to stand next to Kai and Victor. That wasn't really an opportunity that he had earlier today. So he's trying to show the judges, hey, you know what? I might not be as big. I might not weigh almost 270 like Kai Green. And by the way, I know earlier, Bob, you mentioned Kai Green as 250 plus. I've heard from sources that he might be closer to 270 tonight.
Wow, and he's just thick. I mean, the improvements he's made muscularity-wise are nothing short of amazing. If I'm Silvio, I'm getting next to Branch Warren. I want to draw a direct comparison there. I don't think I'm going after the two big dogs, but I'm going to go after who I would consider somebody a little bit closer to his size right there. And there is a veteran move right there from Silvio Samuel, getting right next to Branch Warren, hitting the same pose. That's exactly what he should be doing. Tony Freeman should just be dominating this lineup in terms of height and getting right out into the front to prove that he is indeed better and thicker tonight than he was this morning. There's a head-to-head battle, Dan.
That was a long Posedown.